Hello there, Internet. This is Son of Chief Unlocked, and today we're back with another daily challenge in Spelunky. Today's challenge is going to be October 15th, and I'm going to hope that we can make something good happen here. Indeed, the daily challenge of yesterday was actually pretty good. We managed to clear the ice caves, at which point I chose to go on the mothership, which was probably kind of a mistake. At least I managed to die there, so... But still, we made some good stuff happen. I got a pretty good score. If any of you guys are interested in seeing how the rest of that run would have evolved, I highly suggest that everybody should just go check out Northern Line's stream at youtube.com/northernline, in case you don't know him, because he actually managed to beat Hell and get a pretty decent score as well. But for now, that run is already long gone, and we will be dealing with the next one. I would much have preferred not to have to use a bomb to get Monty. We got an emerald in the process, so it's not all bad. But still, bombs are extremely precious at this point. Let's see what else is going on here. Can I do something like this? Almost! That would have been pretty good. That extra ruby and those pots could potentially contain some good stuff, so... But for now, let's just go on. Kind of a slow, boring first floor, but it's not like we lost health or anything like that, so it could be worse. That wasn't the way I wanted to do that, but, you know, it still worked. That shop looks pretty good. Always happy to get a cape early. And nothing too interesting in this part of the level. So how do we kill the shopkeeper? What do we choose to sacrifice is the question. I honestly think that we do this the old-fashioned way, which is this. And I'm obviously not too happy about that, but we somehow managed to survive. So, of course, this means that we have now a shopkeeper to deal with. Oh, this is not good. Let's go over here and see if there is any way out. I don't think there's gonna be, though. There's a vault as well. So now let's just go up here and see if we can somehow just simply escape from that shopkeeper. I don't think that's gonna be possible. He's in an extremely scary spot. I think we just make a run for it, to be honest. I don't think he's gonna follow us now. I'm not sure. So that was pretty silly. Some would probably use the word incompetent and not be completely wrong either, but on we go. We got a cape, we got spring shoes. I like spring shoes. And I'm gonna have to preserve this skull because this entire area is pretty scary. And we could get some extra paste here, I guess. I sort of don't want to use the bomb, so I think I won't. So let's try not to aggro that spider, which we would do if we landed below him. In particular, I'm not gonna take the gold bar over there to the far right. Anything else here? Could use a bomb to save my... Oh, jetpack! Jetpack is wonderful. But it will be a tough get. I think what we do is something like... that's weird. That's a waste of a rope. I think what we do is something like this. So we throw a bomb over there and hopefully that's gonna anger the shopkeeper. It did. So my hope is that he's gonna get out and land on the spikes, and that's exactly how that shit went down. Should we get another Monty? We only have one bomb left. So at this point, one bomb could potentially save my life. I don't know how the shopkeeper situation at the bottom is. So let's just go with the jetpack, take this whip gun. There's actually a shotgun that we might as well get now. I hadn't even thought about that. Is there something that we could use to kill this shopkeeper on? Also, where's the key? I don't see the key anywhere. That's not good for this, looking good for this run then. Because obviously we're gonna need the key to get into... Oh, there it is, super. Get into the black market. So I'm using a bit of time here. The ghost will probably show up very soon. But again, when I have the jetpack, the ghost is not really that much of a concern. Can we can't get into that Monty either, so how are we going to do this? That's a very good question. Honestly, I think we want to maybe trick him to get to the right. I would very much love to sacrifice Monty, but I think that would... it would cost me a bomb, which would be worth it, honestly. But it would also cost me the risk of having to go through that shopkeeper messy situation twice. So I chose not to. Hopefully we're gonna get some more bombs soon. That crate, for example, could contain some bombs. Anything over here? I think there's just a little bit of gold, but we might as well get it because it's not exactly far out of the way. So let me just approach this from the left side and try to not get hit by that rock. As I've talked about before, I think the rocks are set in such a way that they will automatically go for you. No matter where in the screen you are. I don't think that was indeed the case there. So of course the spider worries me a little bit, but he actually managed to hit me. That's so bad. So that cost me 2 health that I could have easily still have had by now. Just get rid of all of this. So that puts me in a very scary situation where I would very much like to get a Monty before we move on. But once again, it looks like that's gonna cost me 1 bomb, and at this point, honestly, it might be worth that 1 bomb. Scorpion scares me as well. Should take care of the worst traps. Do see that air trap there, but I don't think it's gonna get in my way. That guy is now completely dead. And there is also a shopkeeper by the exit that we need to worry about. So I'm very scared by now. I could easily see this run ending pretty soon. Thankfully there's also an arrow trap there, which he should get hit by. He didn't actually. I think maybe he did, and then he got stunned. So that's what I was hoping for anyway, that he would get stunned, so that I would have a brief moment to hit him before he would be able to get to pick up his shotgun again. So I'm not sure if that's exactly what went down there, but at least it seemed like something like that happened. And of course, the most important thing is that I am still alive. I have 0 bombs, which is not good, because we want to go to the black market, of course. But that's likely, that's definitely going to cost at least 1 bomb. I think the ghost is gonna come from the left, so I might actually just want to stay up here for now. That's not too bad, let's just get out. Alright, so that's the mine's done, so I'm hoping that I'm going to be able to get some bombs before we get to the position of the black market. Let's see how it goes. For now, let's just enjoy what we have. Namely, shotgun, fair amount of gold. We survived the mines, which is always a good start. If we just make it to the ice caves, that would be good. There's a medic actually, which could be interesting. So I don't think the shop, or I don't think the black market is on this level. At least the Ujadai hasn't procced yet. Could be down here, of course. It is actually. Okay, so that's nothing we can do anything about, I'm afraid. So that is, of course, my own mistake. I should have probably saved 1 bomb until we got to the black market. Yeah, I don't think there's any way out. There could be a crate on the lower level, but that is also very unlikely. I am risking a little bit by going over here, as you could probably imagine. Boomerang guy is always also pretty scary. But I mean, getting to the black market is essential for a good run. It could contain bombs, it could contain all the good stuff. But yeah, nothing we can do about it. So for now, let's just try to survive. That bad square scares me quite a little bit. So actually, let's just get that out of the way, and then get the hell out of here. So that really sucks. That means that this is not going to be a high-scoring run. We could still make some stuff happen, of course. I mean, I still have the overarching goal of filling the journal. Maybe we could try the mothership out again, stuff like that. Just in general, enjoy the run, because it is not going too bad so far. What often happens though, and one reason why I like the black market so much, is that you can get to the black market and you can find 50 bombs just by having a bunch of bomb bags. So that's one thing that we are going to have to be missing out on here. Anything else that I want to deal with? As always, the idol here is typically an easy get on the jungle, so we might as well bring that down with us. That probably cost to him a tiny concussion. Seems like that idol is fairly heavy anyway. So other things we'd like? Well, more health of course, so finding Monty, perhaps even getting a Kapala would be wonderful. Bees, perhaps? We found some bees in the last episode. And they helped us get to a good amount of health. So I think the shopkeeper should be an easy kill in this part. Just do something like this. Maybe not like that. So he went from easy kill to extremely scary, and he killed me. Yep, there we go. That's yeah. I almost feel like I should apologize for that, because that was so bad. Maybe it might actually be in our top 10 scoring. Let's see how that's actually looking. If I can manage to navigate the menus here. I think the score we got today was around 52,000. So it's not quite a top 10 score, but it's pretty close. I almost always end around that score, actually. Anyway, that's where I'm gonna end this episode. Apologies for it ending so abruptly, but that's just how it always goes in Spelunky, I think. So once again, thank you everybody for watching, and I will see you some other time.